So I hope it resonates with you guys. Also, I'm going to be quoting Malcolm X too, so I know y'all just heard that, but y'all gonna hear it again. The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. Malcolm X. Alice Walker once said that womanist is to feminists as purple is to lavender. What does that mean? It means that a black woman as a black woman, I cannot divorce my blackness. It means that as a black woman, I cannot divorce my womanness. I live like all of my black sisters at the intersection of class, race, gender, and oppression. A black man's gender typically works in his favor. A white woman's race typically works in her favor. So I'm here to tell you today that it is not enough to just be a feminist. Feminism is but a shade of womanism. It is only one part of the whole puzzle. Breonna Taylor deserved womanism. Sandra Bland deserved womanism. Rekia Boyd deserved womanism. Tatiana Jefferson deserved womanism. Corin Gaines deserved womanism. And saying their names isn't enough. Not when their humanity is stolen from them. We must do better and we must demand better, not only for ourselves, but of those who represent us. The prosecutors we elect, the mayors we vote for, the state representatives we send to Springfield, the United States legislators who lollygag around the Capitol. Breonna Taylor's best interests are not just black women's interests, they are human interests. You think you are free because you are white. You think you are free because you are a man? Audre Lorde said it best. I am not free while any woman is unfree, even when her shackles are very different from my own. As long as black women are chained by their blackness and chained by their womanness, no one is free. And please don't misconstrue this message, because black is power and womanhood is power. It is because of that power that we are chained by society. It is the fear of the oppressor that we will tap into that power and reclaim what is rightfully ours. They are afraid of us, so afraid that they gaslight and manipulate us into believing that we are weak. The oppressor murders us and tells us that it is our own fault. It is time for the tide to change. Black women are tired of being your saviors, your beast of burden, your workhorse, your mule. We plowed your fields. We nursed your babies. We raised your children, endured rape and torture. So sorry isn't enough. Being non-racist isn't enough. Having black friends and family isn't enough. Not mistreating the black people in your life isn't enough. You need to be anti-racist. Your feminism needs to be anti-racist. Do the work. Speak up when you hear lies and falsehoods about black women. Stop relying on us to vote in the collective best interests of this country. Be anti-racist in your personal life as well as your professional one. If you work in healthcare, learn about what black women are up against when we go to the doctor, and then change how you treat black women when they step into that doctor's office. If you work in child welfare, read up on how black women and families are overrepresented in child welfare cases, and then change how you approach black families. If you are an educator, do research on the preschool to prison pipeline, then change the way you respond to black children who present with problem behaviors. If you work in law enforcement, study the history of the profession, the war on drugs and mass incarceration, then change how you respond when you are dispatched to a location. Whatever your chosen profession is, learn how that field is impacted by racism, and then you change your approach, because I guarantee it doesn't matter what field you work in, it is impacted by racism. Sarah Grimke has a quote that I improved upon, and it's a quote that RBG said a lot. But the way that I say it is, we ask no favor for our race or our sex. All we ask of our brethren is that they take their feet off our necks. And now this last part is to my sisters. This is a love letter to black girls and women everywhere, the hood chicks, the professional ladies, the transsexual beauties, the suburban honeys, the rural hotties, the ghetto queens, the proper girls, the bold baby mamas, the regular working girls, the powerful sex workers, the starving artists, single ladies, wifeys, films, queer folk, bi babes. From the low maintenance to the high end, we matter, but matter is the minimum. And although we are not a monolith, although we are not a monolith, although we come in every shade, although our coils are as unique as our fingerprints, we share a culture stronger than a no-lie relaxer. And if you are a black girl, you know how strong a no-lie relaxer is. We are the kitchen at the nape of our necks. We are ebonics. We are all silk bonnets and box braids. We are Sunday school in the morning and dinner at our grandmama's house in the evening. We are sneaking off with our cousins at the family gathering. We are a fresh sew-in and an invisible lace. We are jersey dresses in middle school, and we are add-a-beat necklaces. We are candy store on the corner patrons. We are summer barbecues in the park. We are our mamas waking us up on Saturday morning to clean while we listen to Motown's greatest hits. We are the smell of Murray's and the sting of a pressing comb against our scalp. We are rhythm and blues. We have been poised and graceful in this struggle. We have overcome through underestimation. We have broken every barrier. We have cracked every concrete ceiling. We have withstood the mammy, the sapphire, the Jezebel, the matriarch, the welfare mother, and the black superwoman labels. We have fought for Breonna Taylor and every other woman and child this world has failed. We have been pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps since the Middle Passage, period. So I just want to let you know that it's okay to cry, and it's okay to question God or the universe. It's okay to be soft and to feel despair, because our strength is our softness. Our relationship with this country is like an abusive marriage that we just haven't been able to get out of. America is the husband that beats us physically, then breaks us down mentally, and when those two things don't work, America kills us. But I want to let y'all know today that we are divorcing ourselves from this country and this system. This isn't an ultimatum. This is just simply a bona fide truth. Thank you.